Flight from the Shadows, the lesser-known legacy of Fred Trump Jr. Fred Trump Jr. was a figure often overshadowed by his more famous brother and father, but led a life filled with both interesting and tragic moments. As the elder brother of Donald Trump, Fred Jr.'s life was marked by both personal struggles and the pressures of belonging to a high-profile family. This video delves into 10 of the most shocking and fascinating facts about Fred Trump Jr., revealing the complexities of his life and the impacts he had. Fact number 1. Early promise and expectations. Frederick Christ Trump Jr., commonly known as Fred Trump Jr., was born on October 14, 1938, in New York City, specifically in Queens, a borough where his father, Fred Trump Sr., had already established a substantial real estate empire. As the firstborn son, Fred Jr. was initially groomed to take over the family business, reflecting traditional expectations to carry on the paternal legacy. His early life was characterized by active participation in his father's real estate projects, and he received his formal education in business administration at Lehigh University, where he enrolled in 1956 and graduated in 1960. Despite his promising start and direct involvement in high-profile projects during the early 1960s, Fred Jr. expressed a growing disinterest in real estate, leading to a pivotal shift in his career aspirations by the late 1960s. Number 2. A passion for aviation. Fred Trump Jr.'s fascination with aviation became evident during his tenure in the Air National Guard, where he served from the early 1960s until the late 1960s, attaining the rank of second lieutenant. His service included training and operations that deepened his love for flying, a passion that starkly contrasted with the commercial interests of his family. In pursuit of this passion, Fred Jr. transitioned to a career as a commercial pilot with Trans World Airlines, TWA, shortly after ending his service with the National Guard. His tenure at TWA began in the early 1970s and was marked by a commitment to aviation that was not shared by his family, especially his father, Fred Sr., who was notably disappointed by Fred Jr.'s departure from real estate, a field where he had expected his son to excel and lead. Number 3. Struggles with alcoholism. The latter part of Fred Trump Jr.'s life was significantly overshadowed by his struggles with alcoholism, an issue that became apparent during the mid-1970s. His dependency on alcohol began affecting his ability to function effectively as a pilot, leading to professional setbacks and eventual termination from TWA by the late 1970s. This period was also marked by increasing isolation and strained family relationships, particularly with his father, who viewed his alcoholism as a moral failing rather than a health issue. The family's reaction to Fred Jr.'s struggles with alcohol not only added to his personal turmoil but also shaped the Trump family's broader views and policies on substance abuse, influencing their attitudes and approaches in both personal and public spheres. Number 4. Family life and relationships. Fred Trump Jr. was married to Linda Clapp in the early 1960s. The couple had 2 children, Fred Trump III, born in 1962, and Marielle Trump, born in 1965. Marielle Trump later became a notable figure in her own right with the publication of her book Too Much and Never Enough: How My Family Created the World's Most Dangerous Man in 2020, which detailed the internal dynamics and psychological pressures within the Trump family. This book highlighted the significant impact of her father's life on her and provided insight into the complex relationships within the Trump family. Fred Jr.'s role as a father and husband was marked by both loving engagement and the personal challenges he faced, including his struggles with alcoholism, which inevitably influenced his familial relationships. Number 5. A complicated relationship with his father. The relationship between Fred Trump Jr. and his father, Fred Trump Sr., was fraught with tension and complexity. Fred Sr., born in 1905, was a formidable real estate developer with a laser focus on success and a strong personality that dominated the family. He had high expectations for Fred Jr., envisaging him as a successor in the family real estate empire. However, Fred Jr.'s passion for aviation and his subsequent career choices diverged sharply from his father's vision, leading to disappointment and estrangement. This tension was exacerbated by Fred Jr.'s struggles with alcoholism, which Fred Sr. viewed as a personal failure and a departure from the family's values of strength and resilience. The strained relationship had a lasting impact on Fred Jr., influencing his personal and professional life deeply. Number 6. A musical hobby. Fred Trump Jr.'s interest in music was a significant aspect of his personal life, providing a stark contrast to his professional ambitions and the business-centric focus of his family. During the 1960s, Fred Jr. was known to play the trumpet and actively participated in the local music scene. He enjoyed jamming with various bands, exploring genres that ranged from jazz to classical. This musical hobby allowed him an artistic escape and a form of expression that was quite distant from the real estate ventures of the Trump family. His engagement in music highlighted a more relaxed and creative side, offering him solace and a break from the high expectations set by his business-focused upbringing. Number 7. Influence on Donald Trump's policies. The personal experiences of Fred Trump Jr. with alcoholism had a significant and lasting impact on his younger brother, Donald J. Trump. Donald has publicly credited his decision to abstain from alcohol and cigarettes to witnessing his older brother's struggles with addiction, a sentiment he has expressed multiple times. For instance, during a 2017 speech, Donald Trump said, "I had a brother, Fred. Great guy, best looking guy, best personality, much better than mine. But he had a problem. He had a problem with alcohol." Donald Trump has also articulated how these personal observations shaped his policy perspectives, particularly regarding substance abuse. In a 2019 address, he remarked, "It really does have an impact on your perspective. It has helped me think about drug policies in ways that promote prevention, awareness, and sobriety." These statements underscore how his brother's battle with addiction influenced his administration's approach to drug enforcement and his strong stance against the opioid crisis during his presidency from 2017 to 2021. Donald Trump's policies, advocating for stringent drug enforcement and a robust response to the opioid epidemic, reflect his personal aversion to substance abuse, deeply rooted in his family's experiences. Number 8. Influence on his daughter. Mariella Trump, born in 1965, is the daughter of Fred Trump Jr. She pursued a career in psychology, earning a PhD, and later emerged as a prominent author with her book Too Much and Never Enough: How My Family Created the World's Most Dangerous Man, published in 2020. In her writings, Mary explores the intricate dynamics of the Trump family, detailing how her grandfather, Fred Sr., exerted a profound influence over the family, shaping the personalities and life choices of his children, including her father, Fred Jr. Her insights reveal how the pressures and expectations within the Trump family affected its members, contributing to various personal challenges and defining their interactions. Number 9. Early death and its impact. Fred Trump Jr. died on September 26, 1981, at the young age of 42, due to heart problems exacerbated by his long-standing struggle with alcoholism. His death occurred in a hospital in Queens, New York, marking a significant and poignant moment for the Trump family. This event profoundly affected his brother, Donald Trump, who has since spoken frequently about the impact of Fred Jr.'s life and untimely death on his own views and lifestyle choices, particularly his decision to abstain from alcohol and tobacco. Fred Jr.'s early demise is often referenced by Donald in both public speeches and interviews, underlining its lasting influence on his personal and professional life. Number 10. Legacy in family narratives. Fred Trump Jr.'s story is often shared within the Trump family as a moral lesson, emphasizing the risks of substance abuse and the importance of resilience. Despite his personal challenges and his departure from family business norms, Fred Jr.'s life continues to shape the Trump's public persona and moral messaging, underscoring themes of personal strength amidst adversity. His narrative contributes to the family's identity, serving as both a cautionary tale and a testament to overcoming personal struggles.